Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Top Gun New World. In today's video, we'll be talking about the two brand new ignition weapon sets, Idea and ABGRUND. But before I get started on the video, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. I'd really appreciate it. And if you guys are new here on the channel, I have a Discord server, so if you guys are interested in joining, I'll post a server link in the comment section down below. But anyways, let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and hop right into the video. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at these two brand new ignition weapon sets. So let's take a look at ABGRUND first. So what we have here is the brand new ABGRUND set, and let's check out the effects. So for the two-piece set effect, the wielder's crit damage increases by 30% until the end of the battle. So that's going to be the two-piece set effect. And then for the four-piece set effect, it says the wielder recovers HP equal to 300% of their attack every second while concealed. When revealed, the wielder's critical hit rate increases by 50% for 8 seconds. So looking at the ABGRUND set, it's already confirmed that this set is mostly going to work for characters who can conceal themselves. So those characters are Casa and Kun Ron. So if a unit cannot conceal themselves, then the four-piece set effect just won't work, because the only way you can proc the four-piece set effect is if your ally that the set is on can conceal themselves, because once they're revealed, they're going to gain that additional 50% crit rate for 8 seconds. So this set can only work for Kasea and Kunran, and maybe a upcoming unit in the future that can conceal themselves, but as of to right now, this set can only work on units who can conceal themselves. But I'll say the two-piece set, if you're trying to use like the two-piece set, that is really good. You can still use the two-piece set effect because it doesn't really apply to conceal units. You can always gain that additional crit damage no matter what. But if you want to get that 50% crit damage, crit rate boost for 8 seconds, then the unit has to be concealed, and then they're going to have to reveal themselves. So that's basically how the ABGRUND set works. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the next set, which is going to be Idea. So when we look at the Idea set, the two-piece set effect, the wielder's effect resistance increases by 65 until the end of the battle. For the four-piece set effect, when the wielder uses their special move for the first time, all of Idea's support modules activate and restore the wielder's energy by 500. So looking at this set is definitely going to work on a unit who, like, it's definitely going to work on a DPS unit, because using this on a support unit is kind of useless, because the four-piece set effect is only going to proc 2 times. It's only going to proc 1 time actually, because it says when the wielder uses their special move for the first time. So once the character uses their special move, the Idea set is going to proc additional energy, which is going to be 500, which is going to allow the unit who's using this set to use their special move one more time. But after they use that 500 energy, you can't use it again. So this four-piece set effect can only work once. It's only going to proc 1 time. So it's going to be better used, like this set is going to be way better on a DPS unit than a support unit, because if you want your DPS unit to proc their special move immediately once again, then they can do some insane damage. So Idea definitely a set for DPS units. So those are pretty much the two ignition weapons. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and try to test the ABGRUND set on Kaseya to basically see how good and efficient this set is. All right, so when we take a look at my Kaseya, she has the RAIHANNA set, which is a really good set overall. But we're going to go ahead and switch on over to the ABGRUND set. Now, don't worry, I got these sets locked up on my preset, so I don't have to really worry about, figuring which build I had previously. So we're going to swap these out using the brand new ABGRUND set. So she's a physical pierce unit. So far all of these equipments have magic pierce. But honestly, I don't really mind. This is just to mostly test the set itself. So I would rather take the physical resistance and the magic pierce. I'll take that. And then for this one, we're gonna swap this one out with, okay, this one has physical pierce. That's pretty solid. Now for this one right here, we're gonna go ahead and use this one. Okay, this one has magic resistance and attack percentage. And then we take a look at this. This one has critical damage reduction, effect resistance, magic resistance. That wouldn't be too bad. but we want that critical damage increase. So interesting. We're gonna have to come down over here. Let's take a look at this. Critical damage reduction, effect hit. So let me see what this one is. This one is critical hit rate. And if I look over here, that's physical pierce, physical resistance, critical hit resistance, and that's critical hit resistance. Honestly, I think we should just go ahead and try to rock just we should just try to rock this one. Has critical damage increase. I would rather want that critical damage increase. So we're gonna just try to rock another set that has critical damage increase for now. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to find that, and I'll be right back. All right, so I ended up finding the two sets that I needed. Now you guys can see that her power dropped to like 75,000 or 75 million. I don't understand how to say it, but probably 75 million. But her power dropped significantly, and this is pretty much the ABGRUND set. Now for this one right here, I put critical damage increase, and then for this one I put physical resistance. So we're gonna go ahead and see how Casa, how well she can perform with this set. And of course, we're going to compare it with the RAIHANNA set to see which one is better. So I'm going to come back over here to trial area, and we're going to go to the purple element trial, and let's see how good she is with this set. All right, so looking at the performance of this set is actually pretty good on Kaseya. As you guys can see, she was able to activate the 4-piece set effect 100% of the time. The first thing she would do is she would teleport to the enemy in the back row, and then she would basically one-shot the unit who's in the back row, and then after that she's gonna have access to her special move because she has max rainbow stars. And then before she casts her special skill, she is going to reveal herself. So 100% of the time she always procs that 4-piece set effect. So looking at this performance, it is really like this set is actually pretty good on her. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to go back and we're going to put the RAIHANNA set on Kaseya again to see how well she can perform with the RAIHANNA set versus ABGRUND. All right, so I just put on the RAIHANNA set on Kaseya. You guys can see right here, the RAIHANNA set is on her. So let's go ahead and see how well she can perform with the RAIHANNA set. Now the thing is, this team has a Kaseya, so I'm probably going to have to put Gusting over here so that she won't one-shot Gusting. So let's enter battle and see how well she can perform with the RAIHANNA set. All right, so as you guys can see right there, that was Kaseya's performance with the RAIHANNA set. And me personally, I feel like the RAIHANNA set is a lot better than the ABGRUND set because she just receives more additional effects and she just gains more benefits from the RAIHANNA set than the ABGRUND set. But the ABGRUND set is a really solid set to put on her because you're getting that additional crit value, which allows her to do a lot of damage overall. So I'll definitely say that both of these sets, the RAIHANNA and the ABGRUND set, they're both really, really good on her, but I prefer the RAIHANNA set instead. So I'll say RAIHANNA set is best in slot for her, and then second best option is ABGRUND. ABGRUND really allows her to do a lot of damage, and she's always able to proc that 4-piece set effect. So both sets, really, really nice overall. Now, when we look at the idea set, I don't even feel like I should test that set because the idea set can pretty much work on every single character in the game because as long as you use your special move, you're going to get that additional 500 energy. It can work on any single character. It's not really, this is like a really simple set to use. But the thing is, I would rather use this set on a DPS character, but the biggest problem is that with this set, you're not gaining additional attack. For example, if you're using the set on Elizabeth or Yiwa, are you going to get that additional attack compared to the attack speed set that's giving the character additional attack? Not really. You're only getting effect resistance and 500 energy, and that's it. So I would rather prefer you guys to use the attack speed set on range DPS units like Yiwa and Elizabeth rather than using the idea set, because for the idea set, yes, it can allow you to spam your special move, which is going to be really good, but you're only going to use that, like, it's only going to activate one time. You're going to use your special move and then you're going to use the additional 500 energy and then you're going to get your special move again. So you're basically going to spam your special move only 2 times. So this is a pretty decent set overall, but is it game breaking? No. Pretty much every character in this game can use it, and it's a decent set. I'll say for the 2-piece set effect, it would have been better if the 2-piece set effect had additional attack, but I feel like the effect resistance, it just doesn't really match with the 4-piece set effect, considering how you're going to get 500 energy, which allows a DPS unit to basically spam their special move. So I feel like idea set, it's not a bad set, but was it a set that we really needed? Not really. So I'm gonna have to, test it on multiple units, but as of right now, I feel like this set can pretty much work on every single character in the game, and it's pretty simple. So if you guys want to see how well and efficient this set is, you can go ahead and test it with Elizabeth, Iwa, and multiple range DPS units. But that's pretty much all we got for the brand new ignition weapon sets. I feel like out of these two, I was mostly excited for the ABGRUND set because one, this guy looks like a badass, he looks really cool, and this set is actually pretty good, especially for concealed characters who can reveal themselves. So really enjoyed this ignition weapon set overall, and yeah, they did a really great job with those sets. But anyways, I'll be ending the video at that. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. I'd really appreciate it, and I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Peace.